Hi, it's me again with Corel Draw tips and tricks. And somebody sent me this picture and they also sent me a trace bitmap. This would be really difficult per se to get right. So and this is going to be for a plasma cutter. I'm thinking just start over and get you a sewing machine clip art close to that and a pair of scissors close to that and just start from scratch. So let's make this quite a bit smaller to help Corel out. And we're going to go, we don't have to change it to black and white or even convert it to a bitmap. Let's just trace it, outline trace clip art, see how well it does, and it does really well, I think. And then we still got some white background. Let's take a yellow box, go to object, order, back a page. And you can see the white in there, and all we have to do is select our item and ungroup it, and then just get rid of the white. Whoop. And this floral part isn't very good, so we just needed to get rid of all of it. And what we're going to do, we'll fix it later. We're going to now, well, we can get rid of our yellow box. And we're going to take this and we're going to left click, right click in the red. We're going to go ahead and make it a hairline. And we're going to go ahead and make it a lot bigger now for the fact that he's going to, I think he mentioned it was going to be like 18 by 20 inches, drawing or on a plasma cutter. So there's 16, that's pretty good enough. We just need to get rid of this stuff. And we're gonna take this and go to object and break the curve apart. And then we can get rid of this drawing. Now in plasma cutter, there's a couple bad spots on here, and even for laser cutting, that this would mess up. So what we're going to do, we're going to take the virtual segment delete key and delete all these extra lines that are just kind of interfering. And actually I want to keep that, so I'm going to go to the outside, kind of look at it. Other spots look pretty good. And then I would just grab it with the shape tool and just start cleaning it up. This is actually a separate part. So to make it even better, I'd take the Smart Fill tool, fill it in, and then all the lines will be connected. We'll left click, right click, make sure it's at a hairline still. And then we can just start cleaning it up. And I'm going to take the shape tool and I'm going to, well, actually, let's just delete a few and then get the smoothing tool if you have X7 or above. Maybe set a little bit bigger, maybe a ½ inch. Click on your item and then just kind of smooth that part out. And then you could make them, you could take the time and make them identical. Especially in plasma cutting, you want rounded edges anyway. So that looks pretty good. Then I would go back to the shape tool and just delete some of these nodes that you don't need. Nodes are kind of a bad thing. And you could almost, kind of redraw this from scratch. Just kind of play with it using your handles, kind of making it look good. Take that node out and see what happens. A little bit much, but just take the time to move stuff around, do the same thing at the bottom. Take out a lot of nodes that aren't necessary. I'm not going to do the whole thing. I'm just going to hit delete and delete that. Use our handles to make that a rounder corner. And just go through the whole thing and kind of look at things that are really tight, like right down in here, the needle part. Get the smoothing tool. Maybe even set it bigger now. Let's set it on 1 inch. And just kind of smooth that out. You don't want too much. You want it to still kind of look like a handle. But like right there, grab the shape tool back, delete that node, maybe delete that node, delete that node, and delete that node, and delete that node, make this one rounder. Then we're going to take on the next video, we're going to take and put in the scissors, and then we'll finish this. But that's how I would do it. Hope that helped. Thank you for watching.